Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Kellen, and I'm joined by Caleb.
What's up, everyone?
And this is kind of like a bonus episode of the Wasted Potential podcast. And in this episode, we're going to be doing like a Christmas character fantasy football type of deal. And pretty much what that means is Caleb and I came up with our own separate teams, filled up with a bunch of different positions from football. And they're all filled with different people from Christmas movies or like pop culture, stuff like that. We thought it would just be something fun to do, and this is hopefully going to be like our first YouTube video, and hopefully we'll be making more content like this in the future. So let us know if you guys like this, and we'll keep it up.
Yeah. Who doesn't like a bonus episode?
Yeah. So I guess we gotta keep this kind of professional and start it off with a coin toss.
Ooh, coin toss. I like it.
So-
How? I'm not going to know. You could just cheat. You could totally just cheat.
I give you my
Can't even
word,
see you.
I'm not cheating at all. Okay.
All right.
Do you want head or tails?
Okay. I'll take heads.
All right. It's heads.
Yes.
You won.
Let's go.
So, do you want to say your offense first, or do you want to say your defense first?
We'll save the best for last because we both know that my offense is going to definitely be better.
I
My
don't know,
defense,
man.
my defense is a little iffy. I'll be honest. So I'll take defense first though. I got you. Okay, so real quick before we start, I'm just gonna list off all the positions so all you guys know what positions we're actually doing. We didn't put in all the positions because 22 men plus special teams is just way too much, and we're kind of lazy. So we
haven't
both
noticed.
both of us have a quarterback and a running back. Both of us have 2 wide receivers, a tight end, 2 offensive linemen, a defensive tackle, a defensive end, a linebacker, 2 cornerbacks, a safety. So I'm going to start with my defense. My defensive tackle, I went with the ghost of Christmas Present in the Christmas Carol. He's the big guy, bigger guy. Had
Yeah,
to,
that's a
you know.
good choice.
And then defensive end, Howard Langston. You know who that is?
It
Jingle.
sounds familiar.
Jingle all the way.
Yeah, Jingle. all
Arnold
the way.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
How can you not put him on your defensive line?
I didn't put him on my
Defensive end?
line.
Defensive end, he's coming in. Miles Garrett, dude.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
he would mess some people up, I
He's
imagine.
gonna mess people up. So who you got stopping those 2?
I have Yukon Cornelius.
Okay.
I think he could take some people on. He's a pretty big
Yeah.
guy. Kind of looks like Big Ben, but I have him on the line. So. And then I also have the Abominable Snowman.
Bono Snowman. I didn't even think about him. Dang,
Yeah,
I don't have him anywhere in my lineup. That's a
I feel
good
like
pick.
He could stop some people. He's pretty big.
That's a good pick.
So
like
do you
that
want to tell me your linebacker, and then I'll tell you my quarterback and running back?
Yeah, sure. So my linebacker, I went with the big green whatever machine, the Grinch. The
Nice.
Grinch. Those long arms. Dude is so strong too. Went with the Grinch.
Well, for my running back, I'll start with that first. I have Arnold Schwarzenegger from Jingle All the Way.
It's a good choice. He's more of a power running back.
Yeah, when I thought about
He's
him,
more
I was
of a-
thinking either like a tight end or a running back or something.
Yep.
And then my quarterback, this is kind of questionable, but I have Kevin McAllister from Home Alone.
Kevin as your quarterback. Why?
Yeah.
You got do you have some reasoning behind that? That one's a little
Well, if we had the choice of like doing like a head coach or something like that, I definitely would have put him as that. But I feel like
Yeah,
the
he would have
kid's
been a
just
good
genius.
We should have done that. Shoot. Head coach,
I just-
why didn't you say that sooner?
Oh, whatever.
That would have been
I
a
just
good
feel
idea.
like he's like a genius, and he could definitely like pick apart
Yeah.
defenses.
Yeah,
He might not be able to throw it more than like 5 yards, but I feel like his,
But I mean, so
play
can-
calling and stuff would be
So
pretty
can
good.
only there's a handful of quarterbacks in the NFL that can't really throw it more than 5-10 yards down the field anyways. So
Yeah, some of them
Doesn't matter
considered
too
the
much.
greatest of all time.
exactly. Taking shots at the Patriots right now. Cornerback, I got the ghost of Christmas Past. We're going back to the Christmas Carol. I don't know how many people are familiar with the Christmas Carol, but the ghost of Christmas Past is like the light one. They kind of she flies a little bit, whatever, kind of like a
Yeah.
ghost. It's a ghost, obviously. So I went with that just because they can fly. With the cornerback, my other cornerback on the other side, I'm staying with the Christmas Carol. Got Bob Marley.
Oh.
This one's a little questionable, but I didn't know who else to go with, and he's got all these locks on him, so I figured he could lock up, you know?
I'm pretty sure it's not Bob Marley.
Is it not Bob? Who the heck? What's his? Why did I write down Bob Marley
It's
then?
Jacob Marley.
Jacob? Why did I have down Bob Marley?
Why did you have down Bob Marley?
I have no clue. That did sound
Alright.
weird when I said it too. I just went with it though.
That's pretty good.
All right, and then my safety is Rudolph. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer is gonna go fly in there.
Gotcha, man.
Let's hear that receiving core.
So I have Jack Frost. I feel
Okay.
like he's pretty good. He can kind of like shoot the icicles or whatever, put the defenders on skates. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
And then I have Lucy from Charlie Brown.
Lucy from Charlie Brown. All right. Ooh, is she
Yeah.
okay? Kind of goes out there and bullies them.
Yeah.
Kind of
and,
like that. All
I
right.
feel like there were a couple scenes when she was catching the ball and
Yeah,
making some good plays.
I like that.
And then my tight end is Buddy the Elf.
Buddy the Elf. It's a good
I
one.
had to get him in there somewhere.
I have him in here. Not at tight end, but I do like. I was considering him at tight end. Yeah.
Mm,
Him and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Those were the two I was like, but I wanted them other places. So,
yeah. All right.
all right, switching fields,
I
switching
guess so.
sides. All right, so we'll do the same thing before with starting with the defensive and offensive lines.
Yep. So my defensive tackle is Santa. Kind of basic, but I feel like Santa could mess some stuff up. He's
Mm-hmm.
a pretty big dude. And then my defensive end is Krampus.
Oh, that's the he's like a monster looking thing, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's not like in any movies, I don't think,
Oh,
but
there's
he's
a
in like.
There's a Krampus
Is there an actual?
movie.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
Dang,
Came
I
out
didn't
a
know
couple
that.
years ago, I think. I've
But
never
he's like,
seen it, but
he's like the
yeah.
big. Yeah, he's scary looking.
He's like the bad Santa or whatever. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right,
So-
so on my offensive line, guess we're gonna have Santa on Santa because I have Santa on my offensive line, and I also have Frosty the Snowman on my offensive line. Two big guys that I think they're both nice and kind of soft, but they'll protect that quarterback.
I'm not sure if I like hearing Santa on Santa, but it's whatever. I think you couldn't stop my defensive line, but
Your defensive
whatever.
line is gonna be tough.
It's pretty good.
I think if Krampus could just be contained for a couple seconds, then my offense will be okay. But yeah,
Better have somebody getting the ball out quick.
I do have someone getting the ball out quick.
So
We'll go to that one.
linebacker-
Yeah, who's your linebacker?
My linebacker is the Ghost of Christmas Present. So I know
That's
you
a
already
big
had
guy?
him, but he's a big guy.
That's a big guy. Put him
And,
at your linebacker.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
feel like you kind of need a tall linebacker.
Yeah.
Slow down some passes and stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like
I
he
like
could
that one.
take on some running backs and stuff.
Yeah. All right. Quarterback. This to me is like the most obvious. Like the reason I thought of this whole segment, whatever, was because I was watching this movie and I saw this scene and I was like, wow, he would be an amazing quarterback. And I was like, we should do that for the podcast. Buddy the Elf.
Yeah.
How can you not put him at quarterback, man? When I heard that you put him at tight end, I just like, how can you not put him at quarterback? The
I don't know,
snowball
man.
fight scene, he's
That's true.
on the run. He's going super fast. I told you he'll get the ball out quick.
Yeah.
He hit the
that's
one
actually-
kid. I mean, it was in the movie. It looked like maybe a 50-yard throw. He hits the kid on the dot, right on his head.
Yeah, that's actually really good. I guess I just wanted
Easy money
Kevin
for me
because
with
it
that
was
one.
funny, maybe. Hey, who's your running back then?
My running back is Kevin.
Really?
I put him in a running back. When I went with running back, he went more power. I went more like speed and agility.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like he would just be able to see the whole field and like squirm his way out of situations, I guess.
Make some people miss.
So, yeah. So I thought he'd be a good, use other people to block. I don't know.
So are we
Stuff
talking
kinda like
about
that.
the 6-year-old Kevin from the movies, or is he grown up? Because I feel like he'd get absolutely squished pretty easily. But
Yeah, I did think about that. Maybe he's not 6 years old in the movies. He's like 10.
no,
Maybe
he's pretty young.
take Kevin McAllister in those movies and put him into like a 20-year-old dude's body, something like that, I guess. I don't know. Maybe just grow him up a little bit.
I can just imagine Krampus getting a hold of him and just
Yeah, that I guess we'll just run in the opposite direction of wherever he is. Cuz I feel like you got Santa versus Santa on the other side, so that's going to be a pretty even matchup. So I don't see either.
Man, I don't think he'll do too much.
I don't either. Yeah. That one, we'll just have him run in the opposite direction.
Yeah. All right. So my cornerbacks then, I have Jack Skellington.
Oh man.
I figured he's kind of like he's tall and he's kind of like lanky. I think he could play some good cornerback. And then I also have the Grinch, which was kind of the same thinking. I think the Grinch might be a little bit slower, but I think he could mess some things up. You saw him in that one scene when he was down in Whoville, and I think he could cause some problems for everybody throwing the ball.
Who's your safety?
My safety is Coach Comet. I think he's he's just kind of built like a safety. I feel like I had to get him
in Rudolph.
Yeah.
Okay, you went with more. Okay, you dug a little bit.
Doing all those reindeer games.
You dug deep. All right, my wide receivers, my receiving core. We're just having the same people go against each other here because I got Jack Skeleton as one of my receivers.
Wow.
I honestly think that he could be good like anywhere, like on either side of the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, long arms, big hands. Easy target, I guess. He's more of one of those players that can just go up there and grab the ball.
Yeah, I feel like.
And then my other wide receiver, just like you had, I got Jack Frost. I originally had him as a cornerback, but I needed another wide receiver, so I put Jacob Marley in there and put him as a wide receiver. Not Bob. I don't know why I had that written down. I've had that for like a while. I don't know how I did not notice that.
Pretty good.
My other tight end, my first tight end, my only tight end, Fred Claus.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big guy.
Yeah.
Big guy, so I figured, kind of play like a Gronk type of tight end.
Yeah.
So I liked that one.
Yeah.
I mean, once you get like down, like as you're doing this, and once you get down to those like last two openings, it's tough to find somebody.
Yeah, because like how many different Christmas characters are there?
Exactly, and a lot of them are like old and like not football players. So you're like, I don't know what to do.
Christmas movies, it's either everybody is like super old or everybody's super young. Or
yeah.
Elf, and they're too short to play football. But...
Yup, exactly. Yeah, when I was getting desperate, so I just literally looked up Christmas characters and was scrolling through, and like every other one was a different type or elf or whatever. I'm like, I'm not gonna put an elf on my football team.
Yeah. It's like there's Santa from this movie, and there's Santa from
this
exactly,
movie. And it's just a bunch of different Santas. So
yeah, I don't know how a lot of people in this can catch footballs, but it's okay.
I think Rudolph is the only one that I have that wouldn't be able to catch a football.
I wouldn't trust Frosty that much either. I think he'd throw the football
well, Frosty's on my offensive line. How often does an offensive lineman have to catch a football?
It depends.
Unless you're doing a trick play.
Yeah.
But if I'm doing a trick play, that means that Frosty has to go out into the field, and that means that Krampus or whatever the heck his name is wide open. So I don't think I like that one-on-one. So and it's not like I can use my run. It's not like I can use Kevin to block him. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for listening to our first kind of YouTube video bonus episode type of thing. This is only going to be up on YouTube, we believe. So vote for which team you like best or which team you think is going to win. In the comments, we'll also have a poll up on our Instagram story once this gets released. You can vote there for which team you think is going to win. But other than that, We will be coming out with another weekly episode as usual, but we're looking to continue to do some of these kind of bonus YouTube video type of things. So if you have any ideas, any suggestions, anything like that, let us know. But other than that, thank you very much for listening, and that's it. We'll see you guys later.
See ya. All right, guys. Just want to make sure you guys hit the subscribe button down below and also give us a like. Only about half the people who actually watch these videos are actually subscribed to the channel, so we'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to us, and thank you for watching.